Hello and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we'll be doing a video like the last booktube video I did, enemies to lovers book tropes, but today it will be about friends to almost lovers book trope. I don't think that's a book trope, but I found like so many books with that kind of thing, so it will be all about that. There will be possible spoilers for the Twilight Saga, the Hunger Games trilogy, the Summer Turned Pretty trilogy by Jenny Han, also 8 by Stephen King, always regarding the relationships, not the main plot. Also, The Air by Kira Cass, the 4th book and the 5th actually, from the Selection series, and also Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. So, without further ado, let's start! First book with friends to almost lovers thingy was Hunger Games trilogy by Susan Collins. So the relationship in this book, which has that kind of thing, is the one of Katniss and Gale. So Hunger Games is basically, I have talked a bunch of times about these books, but it's basically this kind of TV show that we see actually this kind of TV show that is done by the capital city, and each district in this book has to send a boy and a girl to compete in these Hunger Games, where you either live or you either die. If you want to know more about the Hunger Games, click the link below. I have left a video I did where I specifically talk about this book and the sequel. Actually, it's a prequel. But jumping back on the relationship of Katniss and Gale, I didn't actually like them. I mean, it's not that I didn't like them, it's I don't have an opinion about them, because like I guess they would have been good together, but since only almost something had happened like after all those years, I think that it wasn't meant to be, you know, like it would have already happened, I think, and it is so much cuter, you know. So yeah. Next book, the 3 first books, I'll pass them really quickly because like they're super known, so yeah. The second book, Twilight by Stephanie Meyer, and obviously the relationship I'll talk about is the one of Bella and Jacob. Really quickly, the plot of this book, of this saga actually, is about Bella who moves to Forks and she meets this guy, Edward, really mysterious, really attractive, really interesting to her. And she finds out that he is a vampire and all of his family are vampires, and so she's thrust in this world with vampires and really difficult love affairs. So, having said that, the basic ship of this like saga is Edward and Bella. I really don't know whether I like Edward and Bella or whether I would have preferred if Bella had stayed with Jake. I think it would have been better for her because, for starters, she wouldn't have, like, she needn't become a vampire. She just had to have like this werewolf near her, and there wouldn't be the problem of the age gap and everything, so there wouldn't be that problem. And secondly, she also wouldn't need to like leave her family, and also that's a big bonus, I think. And by the way, like, Jacob is gorgeous, head to toe gorgeous, so I don't know, but I guess, I don't know, Jacob's a hunk, so period. Okay, next book is City of Bones, actually the Mortal Instruments, more specifically, the saga, by Cassandra Clare, I'm not sure. And really quickly again, the plot of this series is about Clary Frey, a normal girl. I don't even believe that when they say it anymore. So, a normal girl, as I said, who starts seeing things that other people can't actually see. And she finds out about this world of shadows and demons and angels and sorcerers, and it's like really like the world is upside down. She doesn't really understand anything else until Jace appears, a shadow hunter, who starts explaining the mysteries of this world, and she finds out something about herself that will help her find where her mother is, because she lost her mother in the beginning of this book. So, jumping back on the relationship of this, the friends to almost lovers, is the one of Clary and her absolute best friend, Simon. So, forever friends, Simon and Clary, like, they're so cute together, but Simon is a sweetheart, but like Clary and Jace are together, they're like amazing. And I think that it felt weird between Simon and Clary when they started dating or whatever that was. I mean, it could have also been because Simon was beginning to become a vampire and like she found him more attractive. I don't know what that was all about, but I think it's much better the way the things turned out because like Isabel and Simon are much better, I think. Next books, and now we're diving in the more special ones, is It by Stephen King. So, it talks about this monster, this clown especially, it appears like a clown, who haunts, not exactly haunts, but represents the worst nightmares of this group of kids in Derry, Maine. So these kids are brought together by their fears and they start fighting this kind of demon. It's not exactly a demon, it's something otherworldly, I don't even know how to describe it. And we see them also as they grow up when they have to face it once again. Friends to Almost Lovers relationship in this book is the one of Billy and Bev. Bev is short for Beverly. I really loved that relationship. It's a big fat yes from me. And I would have loved to see them together because Billy and Bev, if you don't know, were two of the kids out of this group of children anyway. And there had been something when they were kids. There was a spark, but it never got to burn. And I know that Ben, Beverly ended up in the end, I think, yeah. I know that Ben is really so sweet and that he really deserved everything. But I liked Billy and Bev. They would have been so cute together, but they never did happen, so I guess. Next couple is one of Bella and Jeremiah by the Summertime Created Trilogy by Jenny Han. So, this book talks about Belly, this girl who in summer usually goes to stay at this beach house, the Fisher family's house, and the mother of the Fisher boys actually is the best friend of Belly's mother, this girl's mother. So she has actually grown up with these two boys, Conrad and Jeremiah, and all things have been really nice. They grew up together, they played together in the pool, on the beach and everything. But one summer they start noticing each other for real, like they start noticing that they're not so much kids anymore, that they have grown up and that perhaps there is some kind of attraction. So who will choose, Jeremiah or Conrad? This is so confusing, like it's so gorgeous, it's so nostalgic, it has all the feels. And I think that you don't really understand it from the beginning. I think you have to let it sink in for at least some months in order to understand the genius of these books. So having said that, Belle and Jeremiah, okay, I don't know. I really love them both. They were so sweet. Jeremiah was such a sweetheart, he was such a good boy, and obviously a good boyfriend, even though he did something stupid. But anyway, they actually really loved each other. But I think that not in the way a relationship ought to be. You know what I mean? I don't know, I think they knew that they didn't actually love each other the way they were supposed to be. And so, I think it was better for them that they didn't commit to each other as they were almost ready to do. So, yeah. I don't know, it's really confusing. Let me know what you think if you want to. Okay, yeah. Next book is by Kiera Cass. This is the fourth book from the Selection series by Kiera Cass. Really quickly again, the plot of the Selection is actually something like The Bachelor. There is Prince Maxon, I don't know, who has to choose between a bunch of girls, 30 or something. Has to choose between these girls who will be his future wife and future queen of his kingdom. And the two last books of the series, the fourth and the fifth, revolve around his daughter. I'm not saying with whom, obviously. Let's not spoil everything. Who is doing kind of the same thing, but she has to choose a man to marry and become the future king, I guess. Yeah. So I hate her. I didn't like them. I didn't like her. And by the way, relationship we're talking about is the one of Edeline, Princess Edeline, and Kyle. Kyle, I don't remember who he is, but yeah, I think he's the son of some of their friends. I don't remember exactly, but anyway, I didn't like Edeline, I didn't like Kyle, but I preferred them whatsoever from who they ended up with. I mean, whoever she ended up with, I don't remember what his name even was. I think it was Aiko or something. He didn't even have a personality in my opinion, and I don't know, at least like Kyle and Edeline together had some sort of enemies to almost lovers to friends sort of thing going on, and I really preferred it to what actually happened. But anyway, I guess I would have preferred them together, but I don't really care about them, so yeah. Okay, oh my god, okay. Next and final book, and this book actually kills me for the fact that my favorite couple from this book doesn't get to happen as it had to. Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. This book, so the relationship I'm talking about is the one of Jo and Laurie. So these two had to end together. They were meant to be, with the deepest meaning of the word. Like, I'll never stop saying it, that they were perfect for each other. I don't care if they thought that they weren't in love. They were in love. They knew they really loved each other, but for some reason they didn't end up together. And she ended up with a stupid professor over there, and I don't even want to start talking about who he ended up together, because it just gets on my nerves so badly, and I just don't want to think about that. But they had to stay together. Jo and Laurie were perfect for each other. I just wish I could raise from the dead Louisa May Alcott, and actually no, I'll write this again and make Jo and Laurie like end up together, because they were perfect. They were perfect for each other, and the fact that they don't end up together is the reason for which I am not reading this book, and I don't know if I will ever be reading these books, because I think they would kill me, because I just like Laurie so much, and it's a pity that he didn't end up with the girl he wanted. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, that was intense. But I just wanted to share with you what I thought about these couples. Let me know if you wanted to see them end game too, or not. I hope you enjoyed. This is all for today's video. And don't forget to like and subscribe and comment, because why not? And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!